Hey everyone, Trucker John here. I want to share with you guys this new app that I found. It's called the Ultimate Truck Parking Guide, and the actual app is called ParkMyRig. ParkMyRig is basically an app that's going to give you points of interest, show you rest stops, truck stops, different restaurants, different parking venues, pretty much anything you need while on your route during your trip. In the free version, there's also this free truck driver information guide. It's going to give you different topics like different length laws and tandem settings for different states, understanding your time zone, finding different shippers and receivers, tools you should bring on the road with you, and the list goes on. There's so many new rookie topics that I think is highly valuable, and everyone should go through here and read these topics. Now there's a monthly and an annual subscription, which is very minimal, and for the amount of information you're getting, I think it's highly worth it, and I'm actually signed up for the annual subscription. So let's go ahead and get into some of the menu items. So in ParkMyRig, you're going to find basically three main topics here. You can have truck parking maps, scale way stations, and a truck exit guide by interstate. So let's go through these one at a time, starting with truck parking maps. So once you're in truck parking maps, there's going to be several selections that you can choose from. Everything from overnight parking to if you want to take your 30-minute parking break, restroom breaks. You can search different topics. And of course you have fuel stops, restaurants, rest areas. So all of these items here are going to show you where your truck parking is going to be, where you can park your rig. So for example, I want to find a restaurant in my current location, and once I select on restaurants, there's going to be more options for you. You can choose between fast food, full service. If you want a buffet, you can narrow it down to a specific type of food that you like, you know, whether you want Mexican, Italian, seafood, Chinese. Let's go ahead and pick one here and see what it looks like. So let's go ahead and pick a fast food restaurant. And I like McDonald's. Let's click on McDonald's. It's going to bring up this Google map, okay? So the blue dot right there in the center, that's where I'm currently here in Nebraska. So all the little flags there is going to show me where there's a McDonald's that has truck parking for a big rig. So if I were to zoom in and see where's the closest one to me, well, I'm actually at one right now. Okay, so I can see here as I zoom in here on this map in North Platte, Nebraska, there's a Walmart to my left, and I'm right at that Love's where the blue dot is. So let's click on that blue. All right, so this is information that's going to pull up. It's going to tell me which exit I'm at, exit 179. I'm in Nebraska on I-80. It's going to tell me it's 0.1 miles away because I'm sitting in their parking lot. It's going to say this is at a Love's. It's 24-hour McDonald's, has 24-hour Subway, has a Speedco, a tire shop. There are 76 plus parking spots for a big rig. They have showers, cat scales, laundry, and they even give you the phone number. They say it has free Wi-Fi, but I think most Love's no longer have free Wi-Fi. And if you go ahead and tap this one more time, it's actually going to ask you if you want to get directions. So I'll hit the directions button and it actually pull it up on Google Maps. And there I am. Now again, I'm in their parking lot right there, so if I was in a different location, it would just give me the option to route to that point of interest. Now moving back to their main page here, let's look at the overnight truck parking. So I'm going to select that. Now we have different options here. Now this one is actually very valuable and makes this app worth the subscription. Okay, it's going to give you options for overnight within 1 hour from where I am right now. It's going to show me where's there an overnight parking within 2 hours, 3 hours. So I can actually click on one of these and see where I can only drive 3 hours from my current location, where again, I'm that blue dot in the middle. So here we are with all these flags, okay? So that's 3 hours in each direction of big rig parking. So now I can kind of plan my trip. If I only have 3 hours to drive, you know, I'm towards the end of my day, I just got done with my lunch break, I got 3 hours on my clock. Where can I go within 3 hours? Well, there you go. Now I know where I can select. And moving down that list, you could also find different options if you need something with 24-hour bathrooms, because some places don't have bathrooms open 24 hours. You need free overnight parking within 2 hours, okay? Now this one's also very valuable because for me, I do not like paying for parking. A lot of these truck stops do ask that you reserve parking spots, and they're not cheap. So there's your options to find free parking. You can also narrow it down by state. Only has fuel stops. How about motels with truck parking? That's actually a good one too, because that's kind of rare. And moving down this list, again, some of these you're going to find at almost any rest stop or truck stop, but what can't you find? Okay, let's go and look at this miscellaneous search by topic. All right, say I want to find some free items. I feel like something free today. If I need something that has a shower, laundry, how about if I need medical services? Or if I want to exercise, do I need to mail something at a post office? Pet services, that's a big one. All of you pet lovers out there that have a pet riding along with you, what if you need to get them groomed? What if you need to see a hospital? What if you need to pick up supplies? Well, you just, or yeah, take them for a walk right there to the dog park. So all you do is select one of these, and there you go. It'll pop up every single area in the country, and more importantly, where are you? Right there in Nebraska. So there's nothing around me now for a dog park. Although in the middle of Nebraska, you can pretty much walk your dog anywhere. But if I was somewhere, say for example, like in a heavy populated area, like over here in LA, you know, where can I find a dog park and I can park my truck at the same time? So there's a Love's right there. And it'll tell me, hey, they have Carl's Jr., they have everything I need there, 24-hour showers, Catskills, and a dog park. So now if I'm in that area, I know there's a place where I can park my truck and walk my dog. And one more quick one here. How about entertainment attractions? Say I feel like watching a movie. Here we go, movie theaters. Where's there a movie theater that I can park my truck and go watch a movie? So let's zoom in where I'm at. I'm still here in Nebraska. So yeah, there's actually one right over here. There's a Pilot. Let's click on that one. This is actually a mall. There's a mall with a Pilot. So there's a Sears, a Dillard's. Well, there's probably not a Sears no more. There's a Best Buy, GNC, and there's a cinema that has 8 parking spots for a big rig. They do say here there's no overnight parking. There's also a Red Lobster there. There's a bank, a pharmacy. So again, the list goes on and on. There are so many things you could find here. And the best thing, I mean, you could find all of these items on Google or some other apps, but those apps and Google will not tell you if you can park your big rig there, which is really a big deal for us big rig drivers. So the same concept goes for the scales and weigh stations. You can see, is there one within 30 minutes of me? I need to get my truck weighed. I'm right outside of I'm just now leaving my shipper and there's no scales around. Let me find a nearest scale within these many hours, okay? So you can also see where's there a DOT weigh station, so you can kind of plan your routes that way. And here's also one of my favorite parts of this app is truck exit guide by interstate. So this is actually a really big one. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through here. It says choose the direction you will be traveling. So right now I'm in Nebraska. I'm on the I-80. I-80 runs east and west, so I'll select east or west, and there you go. If you didn't know, all the interstates that run east and west are even numbers. So let's find our I-80. All right, and right now let's just say we're going to go westbound. So it's automatically going to see where I am on the map. So my next exit, if I were to leave where I am, would be exit 191. All right, and it's going to tell me there's a dirt lot that has 4 parking spots. Moving down 80 going westbound, exit 197. There's last mile marker reference. So that way I know that's going to be the end of the state. Exit 3 westbound. Now I'm into Wyoming. Okay. There's a Holiday Inn and JD's restaurant. There's a lounge and a Days Inn, and there are 2 parking spots, but it says it's park on the street. So they're not actual truck parking spots in a lot. So it gives you that information. Again, exit number 3. There's an 80 Sports Tavern, and it has 10 parking spots. 80 would be nice, right? And the list goes on. It's going to tell you every single exit and what kind of parking spot for big rigs, if they have one, and what amenities they have in that area. So I highly recommend this app. Definitely check it out. It's free to download. The monthly subscription is not that bad. And if you want to get 1 month for free, if you have an Android device, you can use promo code TRUCKERJOHN and you will get 1 month for free. If you have an Apple device, check out the description below. I'm going to type in the special character code that you're going to need to add that to your subscription, and you get it free for 1 month. So definitely check it out, and yeah, I'll see you guys down the road.